Sound is arguably the most important of the senses. It conveys emotion, tells stories, and helps us navigate our world. While we can only see what is directly in front of us, we can hear everything, from all around, all of the time. When was the last time your headphones made you feel like you were actually there? Not just identifying the sound, but feeling transported. That's the sound we want you to hear. I'd like to introduce you to the Oek X. Oek X headphones combine advanced 3D audio algorithms with head tracking and individual anatomy calibration to create incredibly realistic 3D sound. Headphones haven't changed a lot in the past 65 years. The mission at Oek is to take the final leap from reproduced audio to something that's indistinguishable from reality. Our founding team has a passion for audio. We have a combined 50 years of experience designing some of the top-selling gaming headphones and speakers on the market. Our mission is to change the way people hear sound.
Oh my God, it's so different.
It is like a movie theater experience, but it's like at home.
It's amazing.
The sound was everywhere. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
What did you think?
Yeah, I don't know if my face showed it, but that was amazing.
I don't think I've ever heard anything like that before.
In real life, sound comes from everywhere, and the way you hear the world is unique only to you. It's based on your position in space, the size of your head, even the shape of your ears. But with traditional and even surround sound headphones, these elements are not taken into account. In effect, you are removed from the sound equation. This makes for an incredibly small audio experience where sounds can only come from a few places instead of anywhere. The Oek X is the world's first headphone that instantly calibrates to the listener, creating the ultimate 3D listening experience. You can be on a train and have the same experience you had hearing the concert from the best seats in the house. We can now transport you to the highest end theater that has a full array of speakers, so you feel like you were at the movies when you put them on.
Hi, my name is Ty Maud Taylor. I'm the CEO of THX. For the first time in my life, I was able to actually experience sound outside of being in the center of my head and in a natural sound field that expanded about several feet in front and behind and above me. It was really revolutionary.
In virtual reality, it's all about immersion. It's about transporting you to another world. Oek X will allow you to accurately hear the sounds anywhere in the full sphere, and it's going to be crucial in virtual reality to help direct your attention and create an incredibly immersive experience that ties in with the visuals to create the ultimate presence.
How is this so real?
Yeah, I can see what the fuss is about now.
All the audio effects ended up meshing perfectly with what I was seeing.
And Oek is really bringing a whole new element here, because if you have a 360 immersive sound, it's a more powerful feeling of being there. It's intelligent sound.
Oek X is going to change the way we game. We bring a whole new level of accuracy to hearing sounds anywhere in space, not just around us, but we also have the ability to unlock the sounds above us and below us. You get the feeling that you've been teleported into the game.
From a visual standpoint, when you're playing the game, it gets really intense. And so having like accurate audio cues to go with it can be just as important. Being able to know where someone is behind a wall, or how close someone is if they're about to turn a corner, you can't put a price on that. That can, cost you a game. So after listening to the Oek headphones, it seems like they've given me an accurate representation with 3D audio that I've never had before.
Communication is important in gaming. The Oek X headphones use a 3D microphone array with beamforming to give you the same noise rejection you would get with a boom, but unlike a boom, ensure that your voice level is always consistent.
The key to creating an accurate and realistic sound experience is knowing the listener's individual auditory anatomy and how it influences the way we hear sound. This is called an HRTF, or head-related transfer function. In order to create this instant calibration, we've incorporated sensors into the headphone, and we take the information from the sensors and feed it into software, and we have an adaptive algorithm that customizes the playback for the individual wearing the headphone. Additionally, we have multiple drivers within the headphone that can beam the sound around the ear, and so we can have the sound naturally interact with the ear the way it normally would. By taking the intelligence of the adaptive algorithm and the physical hardware that's interacting with you, we're able to create a personal experience that's unique to you.
The headphones feature a uniform headband design and high-quality, lightweight aluminum construction.
It's unbreakable.
They have been designed for durability, acoustic quality, and comfort for prolonged periods of use. They conform perfectly to the user's anatomy, featuring soft over-the-ear pads and a revolutionary micro-adjust ear cup. It's taken our team numerous prototypes and years of research to package components necessary for accurate 3D audio into a high-fidelity and durable headphone. With the design ready, we've secured manufacturing partners who are experienced in production of high-quality audio products. Now we are excited to get 3D audio into your hands.
We know that there's a huge gap between what's currently available for 3D sound and what's possible. That's why we started Oek. We want to bring this technology to life. We want to put it in the hands of content creators, gamers, VR enthusiasts, audiophiles. Together, we can shape the future of audio.
Eight years ago, we decided to explore the creation of a next-generation razor blade. The last major change to razor blades was over a half-century ago, when stainless steel replaced carbon steel. Since then, it's mainly been adding yet another blade to the razor every decade or so. 2 billion blades go into landfills every year, so our goal was to create something that was much sharper than steel, but more importantly, lasted much, much longer. This is Zapiro, the world's first sapphire blade razor. We've developed pure white sapphire blades with an edge about 80 atoms at the tip, or roughly 5,000 times thinner than the width of a human hair. Sapphire is also much harder than steel, which means the blades last much longer, currently up to a year, with the potential to last several times that long. We're huge fans of design, so it was really important to us not to build the kind of cheap neon or fake chrome handles you see in most bathrooms today. Ideally, we wanted to build something that might be passed down through generations, like a well-made watch. The project got off to a very rough start. We spent more than a year and a half going in entirely the wrong direction, trying to make blades out of an advanced ceramic called zirconia, which amongst other things has been used in very expensive sushi knives. Unfortunately for us, and for my face as a tester, you can't get zirconia sharp enough to make a great razor blade. We went back to the drawing board, and after a couple of months talking to experts around the world, decided to try sapphire. Sapphire is in many ways the perfect material for razor blades because it can be made exceptionally sharp, and it's second only to diamond in terms of hardness, so blades stay sharp. The downside is that sapphire is very expensive. It took us nearly another 3 years to create the first Zapiro razor, and we couldn't find a way to make one affordably. So we decided to embrace the high cost and launch with the most impressive handle we could build, including one version made out of iridium and another made out of gold. Zapiro's launch generated an incredible amount of press, and it was fun to get that kind of exposure for the product, but we knew no matter how much exposure we got, we couldn't have a meaningful impact on the industry until we could get our costs down. That's been our sole focus at Zapiro since launch. Sapphire is used as a component in high-tech products like advanced solar panels, LEDs, and the iPhone 6 has helped drive prices down. We've also found new suppliers and worked with existing suppliers to optimize the manufacturing process.
A couple years ago, we set out to build a family of affordable yet high-quality smart weather stations. And we've done it. Our weather stations are simple to install, require almost no maintenance, and automatically connect with your smartphone, your smart home, and the internet. They're better than other stations sold at 2 or 3 times the price. Finally, you can have useful weather information from your own backyard. This is Air. Air measures temperature, atmospheric pressure, and relative humidity. And Air does something else special. It detects lightning. It'll not only alert you when lightning strikes, but it'll estimate the strength and distance of the storm up to 25 miles away. And it'll tell you how fast the storm is approaching. Just set it outside in the shade. Air has a battery that'll last years, and it connects wirelessly to your smartphone, tablet, or home network. You don't have to think about it. When there's something you need to know, it'll alert you. You can also view your data anytime through our Smart Weather app, as well as other popular weather apps like Weather Underground. And this is Sky. Sky measures sunlight, solar radiation, including UV index. It also does 2 really cool things. It measures rain and wind with no moving parts. Unlike old school tipping buckets that can break or fill with things other than rain, Sky senses each individual raindrop using an innovative haptic rain sensor. It can alert you the instant it starts to rain, tell you how hard it's raining, and how much it rained yesterday or last week. Sky also measures wind speed and direction using an array of sonic transducers. This sonic anemometer is better in many ways than traditional spinning cups, and usually only available in much more expensive systems. Like air, Sky comes with a long-life battery and is completely wireless. Also like air, Sky is simple to install. Just find a spot with a clear view of the sky. Both Sky and Air work with all the popular smart home platforms, so you can do all those nifty smart home things, like reminding you to put on sunscreen when the UV index is high, delaying your sprinklers when it rains, optimizing your air conditioning system to save money, turning on your lights when the sun goes down, or closing your garage door when the wind kicks up.
Hello, today let me introduce the new Course Drive, the new standard of the USB flash drive. The Course Drive is fully multi-platform, multi-usage device. Course Drive has a built-in Apple Lightning and micro USB common connector and flexible capacity micro SD card reader for Apple iOS iPhone, iPad, iPod, Android phone, Mac and PC all in one. Course Drive allows you to easily, quickly and safely move data between computers, iPhones, iPads and iPod and Android phone without the need for internet, wireless networks or the cloud where hackers and others. Course Drive, there's more. 1. File encryption security. 2. Compatible with the Course Drive apps for iOS and Android. 3. Plug and play compatibility with Mac and PC. Copy, store, clone or backup all your videos, photos, contacts, everything. For security, privacy, convenience. Plays and opens media files without needing to first be copied onto another iPhone, iPad, iPod, Android phone or tablet, even Mac or PC. The Course Drive USB 3.0 drive instantly adds up to 512 GB and more storage to any iPhone, iPad, iPod and Android phone or tablet with built-in Lightning and micro USB common connector. Unlike other flash drives that cost more and have fixed memory, the Course Drive with high-speed USB 3.0 drive has unlimited storage because the built-in microSD slot works with the removable 8 GB to 512 GB microSD memory cards. The high-speed USB 3.0 connector provides for super fast transfer speed to from Mac or PC. The impact of new standard USB flash drive. We all have used a Course Drive at least once in our lives. They are great for transferring large files between computers, require minimal setup and the transfer speed is much faster than the fastest cloud storage. It doesn't require the internet to work and your data is never sent through third-party servers. The USB flash drive is great, but it doesn't work with your favorite Apple iDevices. Until now, ultra-thin small size, multi-platform supported, flexible capacity supported, convenience use. All iOS, Android device, Mac or PC can play videos, music, any file straight from the Course Drive USB 3.0 drive.
Hi Indiegogo! 2 years ago we came to you with an idea of an innovative gadget that checks your vitamin and mineral levels using a smartphone. Together we successfully launched Vita Stick, a smart device for vital advice.
Vita Stick is a nutrient status tracker. It's an innovative gadget that checks your vitamin and mineral levels using a smartphone. Based on the readings, Vita Stick provides personalized nutrition advice. You can easily keep track of your progress as the app saves the previous readings.
Your feedback and support encourage us to improve even more. Now we come back to you and proudly present our upgraded version, Vita Stick 2.
Vita Stick 2 is wireless and made of titanium. With a lighter, more durable body and a rechargeable battery, it offers even more quality. It's easier to use and more precise. Thanks to Bluetooth, Vita Stick 2 has a better compatibility with smartphones and tablets. Vita Stick uses a method called electroacupuncture that has been applied for decades to track imbalances in the human body through the electrical conductivity measured at the specific acupuncture points. Our first campaign far exceeded its original Indiegogo funding goal and delivered perks to all of the backers on time. We also got acknowledgments from many professionals and from our users.